We were discussing the trade deal with Trump and the tariff. What did Poilievre have to say about that? Our famous Pierre went in the news and made some allegations against Carney in his negotiations. Did you find that appropriate, or?
I haven't found any reporting on what he said at all.
Oh,
You know, I guess the media is starting to view him as irrelevant.
well,
The
they're
latest,
talking replacing him for sure.
well, the latest one I got from him was he was talking about how Canada should become a primary supplier of weapons to the United States. You know,
Yeah,
I sent you the article on that. You know,
yeah, I
he
seen that. That was pretty blatant warmongering in support of Trump and his pedophile protection regime of Republicans. I found that very interesting. The latest was a article on Vance. Vance stepped out and said, Vance tells audience at private event that Carney tried to out-tough Trump on trade, which is hilarious. He goes, oh, Carney's a nice guy, but very sweet guy, and he tried to out-tough Donald Trump. Well, Donald Trump is just a pussy. He wants to grab pussies everywhere because he can. And Carney's not going to let a bully manipulate him. He's an international banker that's well aware of the financial structures behind the Trump and the Trump regime. So he's not going to be out negotiated. And then Vance cast Poilievre as a non-entity in trade negotiations. So that's pretty much how that article ties into our discussion of what Pierre Poilievre is doing. Vance added that there's this guy, Pierre Poilievre, who is the leader of the Conservatives in Canada, adding he is a non-entity in negotiations. Canada is better off with a deal than without a deal, Poilievre said. Well, that's not necessarily true. We got lots of demand around the world for our products, and those countries around the world are willing to pay fair market value, meaning we'll make more money by selling them at market value versus discounted prices to the Americans. So I don't know. I think we have to look at this realistically. Back in the day, when Brian Mulroney was an international shipping fleet that shipped goods all around the world, he wanted preferential deals between Canada and the U.S. so his shipping companies could profit.
Subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and please share the video. Don't be afraid to share this commercial with your friends too.